live. I need to switch cameras, which it's not allowing me to do. There we go. Right, there we go. Right, this is the Windows 10 clean install for Lady K and Graple Pearls. Sorry about my positioning, I'm trying to get this right. Meow to you too. You're gonna have to wait, old pal. Yes, you're gonna have to wait. Yeah, right, I just need to log in on my PC as well so I can monitor anything that anybody asks me. So, right. Right. YouTube.com. YouTube.com. Well, my channel. Alright, cat, give it a rest. Right. Okay, so right, this is the clean install for Lady K and Graple. I'm gonna have to turn my PC speakers off, it's echoing everything I say. Right, first of all, I'm not doing this on my main machine, I'm doing it on that machine down there, which is exactly the same machine as that one there, but that one there on the right I'll be posting to David shortly. So let's get this set up. Oh, 2 people so far. Sorry I can't answer any questions at the moment, I'm not at my PC. I'm doing this on my phone. I got the tripod, so I'm going to do this right. Lady K, the key that you need to remember when you're booting up is F9. Right, okay? And the one that you need to remember, Graple Pearls, is the F2. Right, so when you boot your PC up, you smash that key. Remember them keys I told you. So I'm gonna, I need to put the TV on first. Right, let's just get the TV on first and get my reflection off of it. Right, so I need the menu. I need to select PC. Oh, it's already on PC. Right, okay, so the thing with hitting the key for your boot options menu is your screen might not have warmed up. So if you switch your PC on straight away and you start hitting that key, you might miss the menu in that your screen hasn't warmed up enough to show you what you're actually accessing. So I would advise you to switch your PC on, let it run for a couple of minutes, and then reboot, and then do exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to restart mine right now. So switch it on. Now remember, you just switched it on. My key is F11, so I've just switched it on, so I'm tapping F11. And the screen hasn't warmed up yet, so it's not showing anything, which is why I said, there we go. And you get a menu, something similar to that. Right? We'll get a bit closer now, we're done with the keyboard. So somewhere about there is about right. Right, you see at the top, CD, DVD. This is my boot options. I can boot from various locations. You will be looking for USB. Now you see there's 4 USB generics there on mine. You will have a USB that's labelled for your USB stick. I can't tell you what it's called. The best thing to do is plug it in Windows, and see what it's actually called, and then you will see its name appear in this menu. Mine was what did they call it? It was a Kingston S something or other, but because this machine refuses to boot from USB, I've decided to do this from a DVD. So what you'll do is use your up and down arrow keys to select what you want. I'm going to select DVD here, but because this machine refuses for some reason to boot from a USB stick, I have no idea why. I've tried diagnosing and I can't find out what the problem is, but anyway, I'm going to select this. You will select. If you get anything like these, you ignore those. You will get a USB, it might say USB generic device. That's what you want to boot from, so highlight the one that you want to boot from. In my case, I'm choosing CD DVD, because this will refuse every single time to boot from USB. So I'm choosing that, and here we go, hit enter. And it can take a little bit of time before it starts booting. Before you get your little spinny icon, just alter that a little bit and get in a little bit closer. Once that screen lights up with everything, it'll look a bit better. Feed the kitty. Big greedy little get. He's had 3 bloody meals today, plus treats. Now it will take a while. Once you get this logo, you know that you've picked the right thing that you're booting. Now you're waiting for a little spinning icon down here. It can take a while, so please bear with it. It can take some time. I thought I'd do this live. I was going to do a video on it and then just post it up, but if I do it live, at least I can go to my PC and answer a few questions in between. 3 people in there now. How does the sound like? I'm hoping it's pretty good. Hoping. Come on, you want some treats, pussycat? Hang on. We'll get some treats for pussycat. No, you're not going out at this time. No. You can bollocks. No. Come on, we'll get some treats. Oh, I'm starving. You fat git, and you're starving. Yeah, whatever. There you go. Right, you eat them and shut the hell up. Right, we've got the spinning icon. Now we're going to the boot. Oh, it's actually showing up on my phone. Right. If I turn the TV up, I think I've actually plugged the audio into the TV as well. So just bear with me. This is supposed to be a simple video for Lady K and Graple Pearls. So I'll try not to confuse it with too many other things. Right, first of all, you get these options here. Now, obviously, you know I'm in the United Kingdom, so I'll choose United Kingdom, United Kingdom, United Kingdom. Click Next. Click Install Now. Now, the reason I've done it on this machine is because it's only got 1 hard drive. My machine, it's got 3 different hard drives in it, and they've all got different partitions on them, so I didn't want to make it so confusing that you didn't know what you're doing. As far as I know, Lady K and Graple, you have a laptop with one hard drive unpartitioned, but you've got these little sections on there that are pretty much hidden, and that is Windows undoing. So you've already had Windows 10 on here, on your machines, I beg your pardon. So you can click the I don't have a product key. I'm going to do that on this because this machine's going to go out to David, so I don't have a product key. Right. I would imagine that you're on Windows 10 Home x64, which is 64-bit. I'm on Windows 10 Pro, but on this machine I'm just going to click, hang on a minute, this was licensed for Windows 7 Pro. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That makes no difference because David can put what he wants on it. And there's the sticker there for the Windows 7 Pro. So I'll choose, actually I will choose Windows 7 Pro. Now this might not validate because I'm not going to put the serial key in, but you won't need to. You've had Windows 10 on your machine already, it will automatically validate. So we'll click next again. Dead simple stuff. Now this isn't going to be very quick. It's only a dual core at, I think it's 2.8 gigahertz with 2 gig of RAM. This identical machine that I have has got 4 gig of RAM, but this particular one that I'm doing it on has only 2. So David, you might want to get 2 gig of RAM to put in it, make it up to 4. I mean, it's capable with 2, and it's DDR3. So, right, now you do not want this. That top setting, you do not want that. What you're doing is a clean install. Now, I hope you backed up everything. If you did, that is all on a separate hard drive or somewhere in the cloud, wherever you decided to save it. Okay, so, right. Hang on a minute, I forgot to mention that you should plug your USB stick in right at the beginning. Sorry, that's my mistake. Yeah, right at the beginning, plug your USB stick in. If you need to run this on a different machine and do that, this video on a different machine and then do that, and make sure you boot as I showed you. Make sure that your USB stick is plugged into your USB drive. I'm doing this on the CD because this machine will not, for love nor money, it will not boot from a USB device. I do not know why. It does detect everything that I plug into the USB, so maybe it's a BIOS setting. I doubt it, because I've been through the BIOS and everything seems to be okay, but anyway. Right, so you get to this here. Right, most likely on your tools laptops, that's Graple and Lady K, you'll see drive 0 partition 1, and then you'll see drive 0 partition 2, drive 0 partition 3. One of them will be recovery, and you know you'll have a few different partitions here. What you're going to do is, and this has no operating system on it, so it's only got one volume. So what you want to do is select each one and click delete. I've only got one here, so just delete it. Let it do what it's doing. You want to delete every single one until you get unallocated space. You've got one drive 0 unallocated space. Delete absolutely all the drives you get. You'll probably get 2 or 3. One of them will be called recovery as well, and one called system. Delete them all, and then you end up with your full hard drive space there, highlighted there. So it shows you 465 gig in total, free space 465. Right, so make sure, highlight that, okay, and click next. That's all you need to do. You don't need to format it. Right, now Windows is decompressing all its files. There you go. It's getting files ready for installation, and while it's doing this I'm going to go back to my PC so I can chat with you guys, because I can't see my screen from here, so I'll just leave this running and I'll go to my machine. This could take some time because it's only a dual core. Does the screen actually look okay? What you're looking at? I can zoom in a bit more if need be. Can you see what's happening? Play the Evil Scotsman song. Hey Upward Beast, how are you doing, buddy? Tim, any OneDrive problems? It has been deleted from all my machines. Hey? I don't know what you mean there, Patrick. Any OneDrive problems? It has been deleted from all my machines. I don't know what you mean there, Patrick. Is the first part a question? Tim, any OneDrive problems? Question mark, has it been deleted? It has been deleted from all my machines. Hey Tim. Tim's rock apparently. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. The wife's gone to bed. It's 11:30. Sorry, it's 11:25 here at the moment. Cool, Albert. Cheers, mate. Have a drink for me. I'll have one for you. I want the good old lager. Houston, we have a problem. We've only got 5 beers left, and that is never a good thing. Come on, getting files ready, 33%. This could take some time, guys. It'll be a ghost in a minute, would be, when I've drunk it, because the glass will be empty. On your screens, can you make out what I'm recording without putting it full screen, or do I need to get in closer? Yeah, I know, Albert. So much quicker with an SSD. And don't forget this this PC that I'm doing is one I'm posting on to David. It's only got 2 gig of DDR3 RAM in it, and I think it's only 1333 RAM. So, sorry, hey. Oh, hang on. Sorry, not watching. I'm really sick tonight. Might go to ER. Oh, that's you. Oh, gee. Okay, right, let's put that. Try and make it nice and even, if I can. I've been holding off doing this video for a while because I didn't want to do it in my hands because it'd be shaking all over the place. I mean, I'm not doing much better job with the bloody tripod, but yeah, Yeah, I just got a message off Gilles saying that he's really ill. I hope he's okay. Yeah, he did, Albert, he did the news for today, the news, you know, the usual news he does. But that's all he did. I got a feeling that there was more to come, and I waited around to see if there was any more videos coming, and no, nothing else. So, and I just got a message off him. As you heard, you might have even heard it. Apparently he's very unwell at the moment. He's considering going to ER. I'd suggest he goes to ER and make sure he's okay. I really would. Yeah, Patrick, just got a message off Gilles. He said he would join in, but he's really sick at the moment, considering going to ER, the emergency room. I hope he goes. Sorry, Bobby, what was the question, buddy? Ah, right, yeah. Just look back up. You said what is going on with Gilles. Apparently he's ill at the moment. And for him to send me a message like that saying he's considering going to the emergency room, it can't be good. I hope he's okay. Right, installing updates. Oh yeah, because I connected it to the internet and told it to, right, restarting in 10 seconds. Right, just hit the enter button to restart now. Just pardon me for a moment, I need the loo. Right, so now the PC is rebooting. It's done part of its update, part of its install process. Starting services. This is perfectly normal. Wow. My channel's still showing that the PC is actually rebooted, but yet this video isn't reflecting that yet. Come on, it's more than a 15-second delay, is that? That is a big delay. Yeah, Albert, I do the same. 2 or 3 o'clock. I must admit, I have been going to bed quite a bit earlier lately. One or two, mainly because I've got a lot of gardens to tend to, and summertime, and we're actually having some really nice weather lately, and I really don't want to miss that. I'm still getting up about 11 to midday, I must admit, I really am. Probably catching up from all the sleep I missed in winter. I can't believe my video hasn't updated yet, because the PC that I'm recording has already rebooted. What the hell is happening here? Oh, hang on. What the heck is going on? I definitely need my beauty sleep, Albert. Right there, Albert, I definitely need my beauty sleep. Take a lot of years to make me look pretty. I feel pretty, I feel pretty. I feel witty, I'm pretty, I'm nice. Oh, that'd be a long time asleep, wouldn't it? Hey, Mr. David Walker. We're just doing a clean install test on your machine. I think my video has locked out, because hey buddy, this machine has rebooted. It's done the first part of the install, clean install, and on YouTube it's still showing that that it's not got to that stage yet. So what about, I'm guessing about 2 minutes delay, which is unusual. Just to make sure my internet connection's on, somebody just type in 1 2 3 just to make sure. Yeah, the modem's still on. Or should I say the router? Somebody just type in 1 2 3 to prove that my voice is coming in live. Thank you, David. Cheers. Oh wow. The live video is definitely a couple of minutes behind. I can't explain that. It's usually 15 seconds, but I'm actually recording live on the phone with the tripod in front of the telly, and I'm logged into it as well on my PC to check my messages in the chat room, so that might be why there's a bigger delay. So if I'm looking at the telly and you hear me say something like machine says it's getting ready, refer to your screen, because it hasn't got that far yet. Oh wow, a 101 fever. He definitely needs to go to the emergency room. I hope he hasn't done something like he did before and give himself fish poisoning. Fish poisoning is the worst. That shit can kill you. Right, here you go, David. This is your machine booting up. Or should I say, no, it isn't. The video is that delayed. I'm watching the telly that I'm connected to, and I'm reporting live on what the TV is doing, but the stream is quite a bit behind. Quite a way behind. I would say a couple of minutes. Unless, has it caught up? Saying device ready. Oh, sorry, getting ready. Yeah, this machine that I will be sending you, David, it's not a bad machine at all. Core 2 Duo, fair enough, it's pretty old technology. 2.8 gigahertz. I have one identical to it that came out of the same office from my son's wife's family's business, but mine's got 4 gig of RAM in it, and I put a PCIe card in it. It's only an old NVIDIA 6200 LE, but it makes a big difference. It's running 2 gig of DDR3 RAM, 1366. It easily clocks to 1600. At least it does on my machine, and I think yours has got the same RAM in it. I can't remember if I overclocked the CPU. I think I did to 3 gigahertz. So, and it does that absolutely piss easy, no problems whatsoever. But obviously, what you do with it is, you know, what you want to do. I'm not going to teach Granny how to suck eggs. What you do with it is your business, buddy. And I'm hoping to send it to you pretty soon. I've had some outlays that I haven't expected, like a couple of new tyres and whatnot, and I've only just realised that my car insurance is due again in, actually it's 2 weeks today. So I'm getting a new quote, which means I'm going to have 80-90 quid. 80-90 quid first payment, something like that. The company I'm with. Right, the TV in front of me with your computer onto it is asking me for the region. I'm not going to comment on that right up until it shows up on the live stream, so that we get some kind of synchronization. Yeah, on the live stream it still says getting ready, but on the TV in front of me it's looking for the region. That's weird, is that? Because on mine, David, are we on the blue screen choosing the region on the live stream, or are we on the black screen saying getting ready? Because my playback on the live stream is showing getting ready. Ah, cool. Ah, maybe because I've got a two-way connection. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Right, okay, so I'll continue. Right, select the region. Obviously Lady K, and Graple Pearls, you will select that one there. But I'm going to select that one and go yes. It's weird is this, because watching the playback on the live stream is well behind. It still says getting ready, so I think we're about 2.5 minutes behind. Oh God, yes, so many questions, yes. Do you want to add a second keyboard layout? No, I do not, unless you speak Martianese. Ah, that's one thing I haven't done. I haven't connected it to our Ethernet yet, but never mind. Skip for now. Always skip. You can always click skip for now, or you can connect to. It will show you a list here, and once you see yours, click on it, go next. It'll ask you for a password, and then you're connected. But I'm going to go skip for now because I've forgot to connect the Ethernet cable. This isn't my machine. This is the one that's going out to David shortly. So I'm going to click skip for now. Right, who's going to use this PC? Right, that all depends on if you're going to use a local account or are you going to use a Microsoft account. I'll just type in Tim. Tim, you type in what you want. Tim, enter. Password, I don't know. Just choose something. And enter. Confirm password, type the same one in again. Oh, this is the bit that bugs me. You really must do this. I do not like this bit at all, because you must do it. What's your first pet's name? Well, I'm going to type, I don't know. Brontosaurus sex. Okay? Just for shits and giggles. Next. Question 2 of 3. What's the name of the city where you were born? I don't know. No, let's choose a different one. I mean, you can choose anything. What was your childhood nickname? Farty Pants. Don't forget, this is just... Obviously, you'll put what's relevant to you, but I'm just putting anything in just so I can get this done. Right. What's the name of your oldest cousin? I don't know. Uncle Feeler. Lol. Right, next. Don't forget, I'm going to format this before I send it on to David. Right, make Cortana your personal assistant. This is up to you. You can choose yes or no. If you're going to use Cortana, definitely Graple. Do not choose no. I know you've got a speaker that relies on Cortana, so click yes. Use speech recognition. Obviously, you'll choose that. Accept. Right. Location-based experiences. Blah 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 blah. Yes. If you want it more personalised, accept. Right. Turn on Find My Device. Requires a Microsoft account. Obviously, you will be signing in with a Microsoft account. And if something happens to your laptop, whatever, and you want to find out where it is, you want that on. Right. I always choose full here. This is the amount of data you send to Microsoft. Graple. The only options you get are full and basic. Unfortunately, underneath that, you don't get a fuck you option. I know you would choose that if it was there, but no, joking aside, I always choose full. And don't forget, no matter what you choose here, once you've set up all this and you boot up, you can alter any of these settings later. So I'll choose full just for the hell of it. You'll probably choose basic, and if it had the stuff you arsehole underneath, you would accept that. Right, improve inking and typing recognition, yes. I'm just going through these quickly. Obviously, you'll have your own options, and tailored experiences, yes, because you're going to get adverts no matter what. They might as well be tuned to what you like and what you don't like. Right, ID to provide more personal advertised. This is all the same sort of crap. Hi, right, this is the bit now where the background install is completing and everything's finalizing, and before very long you'll find yourself on the desktop, and it's that simple. It doesn't matter what you choose in them options that I've just shown you. You can always alter them once you get into Windows. And don't forget that in the beginning you chose I don't have a serial key. By the way, David, this machine has a Windows Pro sticker on the top. You can try that and see if it updates. I was going to try that myself, but I forgot to do it, and see if it upgrades to Windows 10 for free. If not, you can always do the disability options. I forgot what they call it now, but anyway, the serial keys on top, I'll leave that on for you. So just let that carry on, and I'm going to go back to my machine over there and chat with you while this is going on. So, speaking of mode. Right. Maybe because you've had Windows 10 on your PC already, Albert. Don't forget this machine hasn't. It's probably going through the basics of everything at a base level. Maybe once Windows 10's been on this machine, maybe it won't get asked. I don't know. I really don't know, because apparently this is only an 1803 thing. This machine hasn't yet had Windows 10 on it, so it needs that machine ID that Microsoft recognises, so that the next time you install Windows 10, clean install Windows 10, you don't need to type in a Windows key or anything, and it should activate. So I'm hoping that's the case. At least I think that's what the case is. So yeah, your device's diagnostic data has been set to full by your administrator or organisation. Blah blah blah. Yep. By the way, David, if you want to put the, I can't remember if I mentioned this before, I've got the Windows 7 Pro key sticker on top of the laptop. I won't put it on camera just so anybody watching can't just type in the numbers. That's for you. It's got a Windows 7, it had Windows 7 Pro on it. So hopefully, if the free upgrade is still doable, you'll get the Windows 10 Pro version. Now where's my bloody lager? Oh, by the way, sorry Albert, that last video I did, it banned you from viewing the video because I played certain music, but you're in the US, you must be in a state that's specifically banned from them songs because everybody else was able to view it, as far as I know. I don't know if it's just your region, you know, your state. Sorry about that, I won't play any more music along them kind of videos, you know, it's unfair to exclude you from it. Alternatively, you could try using Opera and using the built-in VPN. Oh, it still works, David. You still get the free upgrade. Cool, David. Yeah, but I played some songs on that. I played quite a few songs, and I can't remember which ones. Which is really stupid. I think the only ones that got flagged for your region were the Beatles songs, and they're over 25 years old. But I think in recent years somebody bought the copyright for all the Beatles songs, so the copyright of 25 years that expires the copyright, I think, has renewed. I think somebody bought the entire Beatles catalogue a few years ago. I read it somewhere. Maybe that's the case, maybe it's not. I might be mistaken. Yeah, but they're not by the original artist, Albert. That might be the difference. Cover versions, I mean, don't get me wrong, the videos I do for the AC/DC Powerage channel, Powerage Yorkshire UK, there was a lot more videos on there now, but there's only about 40 because we've trimmed it down. Not only me, but the drummer of the band, he's admin on there as well. He's trimmed some of the songs down, he's knocked off the ones that he doesn't like or don't sound too good. And out of the, I think there's about 40 or 50 on there at the moment, 40 or 50 videos, and I think there's about 4 that don't have any copyright on them. I won't call it copyright infringement because I don't monetize it, and AC/DC get the royalties from it every time it's played, even by a tribute band, but it's allowed. So, I mean, I'm not a lawyer or anything, and I don't understand all these rules and all the in-betweens. It's a twisted kind of a thing, but at least they allow me to continue, so I'm happy with that. Which reminds me, the other reason I'm doing this clean install on David's PC is because I still need to do a lot of work on mine before I can do a clean install on my main machine, which would have been a damn sight quicker. What, try another video, David? Albert, with same kind of music, or? Sorry, I'm trying to look at two machines at the same time. I know that machine's finished, it's installed. Ooh, which reminds me, right. Lady Kate, Graple Pearls, at this point you have actually successfully installed Windows. Do your settings, do whatever you need to do. I can't tell you what to do. Obviously you have your machine set up how you wish, and especially for you, Graple, I hope this sorts out your problems with the difference between the icons and the thumbnails that you prefer. Hopefully it does. I mean, I'm not saying this Windows 10's perfect. I bloody love it, but it's far from perfect, but it still pisses on Windows 7 and 8. So that's your clean install. It was that simple, honestly. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Please feel free. Don't forget, at the beginning of the video I tell you what your keys are that you need to press. Press your power button, wait a couple of seconds, and then just tap that key occasionally, and then you get a kind of a square on screen somewhere about here that shows you all the devices you can boot from. Choose your USB stick. Unfortunately for this machine, for some reason it doesn't want to boot off a USB, but I just burnt it to a DVD, and it works flawlessly. I've tried two USB sticks on this. I'm beginning to think that maybe I've had them that long that they've got bad sectors on them or something, but anyway, time will tell. But that's exactly how you do this install. It's an absolute piece of piss. You can't go wrong. And even if you do go wrong, all you do is restart your machine, do the process over again, make sure you get it right, which isn't hard because you don't get that many options. And unless there's something seriously wrong with your PC, it should go in fine, and you end up ta-da, here. And then you can do all your settings and everything. And bear in mind, no matter what settings you choose while you're going through the setup, you can change any of them afterwards once you get into Windows. And another thing to remember is your machines already have Windows 10 on them, so when it comes to asking you for a serial number, you know, you get the little box and it's just click I don't have one, right? Go through all the setup, make sure that you're on the internet as well, and at the end of it, it will validate, because your machine will send a message back to Microsoft saying Windows 10 is already allowed on this machine, and you've got the Windows 10, it will be activated and you've no problems. Hopefully no problems. So if I see a red dot coming through my window tonight, I know it didn't work for you, Graple. I'll be sure to duck under my pillows, under my bulletproof vest, under the tank armour, and the space shuttle heat protective shielding, and I'll see if I can I'm going to keep this going just for the sake of chat, so I'm going to go over to my machine. Yeah, exactly, David. She's the best sniper ever. Honestly, she can snipe anyone from 1,000 miles. Right, I'm just gonna. It's gonna be boring, you guys, looking at that. So, hang on, I'll just try moving this because this is all set up now. As far as I'm concerned, Windows 10 is in. What you do now, Lady K, Graple, or anybody else doing a clean install, it's totally up to you. You can go to your settings, set everything up as you would normally. Don't forget that the stuff you saved onto your dongle or in the cloud, put back in once you've set everything up. Don't make the mistake of putting everything back in right now, because you need to have your programs back in that recognize those files. Make sure you put them back in their original places. You'll know where they're from. Make sure your programs are installed. If you're on a hard disk, make sure that once you've done this, you've installed your programs, that you go through a disk cleanup, you delete all your temporary files, this, that and the other, and then do a defrag. After that, you're good to go, and the machine is yours to do with what you wish. So I hope this helped. It's not a particularly hard thing to do, but I do understand that if you've never done it before, it's quite scary. And yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to move away from there. Oh God, this bloody tripod. Hang on. Get it off there. Yeah, there we go. £7. Best £7 I've bloody spent. Cheap as chips. Light as a fart. You got the bit here that holds your phone. Take that off. You got the screw there that any decent camera. It's the screw mount, you know, for any decent camera. And you've got this for the slacking it off, and you've got the up, down, left and right. Can't believe how good this is for £7. It's bloody brilliant. Right, what am I doing now? I'm now going to my desktop mount, which is essentially the same thing, but a damn sight bloody smaller. So bear with me for a moment, please, guys. Right. As long as that ain't pressing any buttons. Nope. Hang on. Change camera. There we go. Oh, extend the legs a bit. Right. Oh, let's turn it round. Hang on. Bear with me. Just don't want to press any buttons while I'm doing this. So, the one thing they never account for when they're making these grips for your phone is that the buttons on your phone can be in different places. Usually one on one side and two on the other. You get a couple of zoom buttons, or volume up and volume down, and a one button on the side to. Hey, up is Lady K, yeah? Oh, sorry, David. I thought you meant Lady K was here. Oh, were they here before? I don't know. I was over there. Ha! It's gone off already. Hang on. Hit the keyboard. Just make sure everything's good. Come on back to life. Come on back to life. Alright then, move the bloody mouse. There we go. There we go. We have a fully working PC. Unactivated of course, because I didn't put the serial key in. And I haven't logged in with a Microsoft account. So, I'm guessing, David, let's see. Next week is my shit week as far as money goes. The one after. So what we're on now? We're actually on Thursday AM by 3 minutes. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh God, that's 11 days before I can send it. Apologies for that, David, but I'm sorry, mate. Money is not in abundance at the moment, but I promise you I will be sending you it, and I'll send it well packaged. No, it's alright. It's yours, buddy. It's yours. Nothing's happening to it. It's yours. Hit the like button. Hey, Woodbeast, I think oh, by the way, Woodbeast, that last record you made, have you, when you sent me it, you said it was a work in progress. I loved it. And I loved that guitar track. It was excellent. It was excellent. Have you done any more work on it? Is it more progressed, or have you just left it for a bit now, or what? I loved that track. It was brilliant. If only the third world is a selfish place in this day and age. What bloody channel's that on? No idea. Oh, hey up. My channel's just showing me moving my camera about now, so I'm getting this here now on the phone, and I'm roughly 2 minutes behind on watching my own live show. So it's kind of confusing. But you guys say you're seeing this here now live on my phone, and my own PC is showing 2 minutes in the past. What can I say? I'm a time traveller. David, what was I going to say? I don't particularly have a spare mouse, but would you like me to send the keyboard along with Time Bandit? Yeah. I'm the dwarf. It's a decent keyboard. It's a Dell. It's not bang up to date, but it's a pretty decent keyboard. I'll show you it. Oh God, it's hanging out at bloody caddy. Let's lift it up. It's decent. Do you want me to include that in the package? Because it's no problem, buddy. It's USB connection. It's not the PS2 connection. I might have a spare mouse somewhere. Yeah, cool. I'll send it, David. No problem. I actually might have a wireless mouse somewhere. Not 100% certain. Anyway, I'll send what I can, buddy. I'll send what I can, mate. I'm not going to get your address yet. And have you got a DeLorean doing time travel? No. Daft thing is, the DeLorean, they altered the MOT rules in 2036. They abandoned tyres and they put these hover things on, and mine just failed. So MOT didn't work. By the way, that was a couple of grand. Petrol, thing of the past. Runs on beer. And they developed this technology in 2037. Yeah, it's fluxed up, all right. Yeah, it's fluxed up. It's fucking fluxed up. In 2038, you've got this pipe. It looks a bit like an unleaded fuel pump. What you do is, you put it into your petrol tank and you shove the pump up your butt. And if you've had enough beer the night before, you just need to break wind and you're good for 10 miles. Beats electricity. Smells bad though. Do we have any of the ladies here tonight? Let's have a look. Chat, participants. David Walker, Patrick Manny, me and Woodbeast. Well, no ladies, but cool. Good job the ladies ain't here. I chased them away. Yeah, that's my boat race, mate. This thing frightens fucking spiders. One look at me and they're off like hell. Time for a cigarette. I haven't had one for about an hour and a half. So what you guys been up to? I know you chased them away, yeah. So Woodbeast, you've been up to, you've been working on your music. I've got a question for you regarding that, Woodbeast. Do you collaborate with someone or do you use some digital program for your drumming, your bass and all that? Oh, you do collaborate. I know in one of your videos you said a thanks to someone for, I don't know if it was for rhythm guitar or what, I can't remember. DAW, Digital Analog World. DAW. Sorry, buddy, I don't understand the terminology. I'm not a musician. I mean, I can play a bit of guitar and I can play drums, but that's about it. Right, Google. Yeah, okay, I'll Google it. You could have told me, you twat. I'm just kidding, buddy. Wanker. Cool, David. So, right. Is David a bit of a dark horse here? Does David do music? Or does he produce music for someone, or... Come on, light you bugger. You Googled it. Cheat. Bloody hell. I can't believe the video I'm streaming from my channel. I'm watching my channel live on my PC here. I'm still at the bloody PC. Wow, that has got some serious lag. Yes, you did cheat, David. Yes, I know. By the way, David, what I'll do regarding your address, what I'll do is I'll send you a text on the phone. Got your new number, by the way. Thank you for that. I know you said you were comfortable with giving me your home address, but in the event that you're not, I can have it sent to a parcel collection place close to you. That's sometimes how I get my parcels. It costs you so much to have them delivered to your home, but quite often for free you will get them delivered to a parcel pickup place which is bloody close to your home. So choice is yours, but I'll contact you later regarding that. With today's software you have no need of yeah, that's true. I would point you to a guy called Samus666, or it's Samus66, I can't remember now. And do you remember the 1 hour challenge where everybody was starting from scratch? And this guy is a legend. He's a shit hot drummer, fantastic thrash metal guitarist, as well as a normal heavy metal guitarist. I'll see if I can get the link. Just bear with me a moment. 66 Samus. Oh no. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. I'm still live. Right. This is the record. I'm gonna put a link. Copy link address and go back. Right. I'm gonna put a link. Oh yeah, he's brilliant. And he made this record in. I think he started it off. He says I'm gonna do it quicker than an hour. He started it off at 56 minutes. And I think he had something like 8 minutes left at the end of it, and he did the drums, the bass, the lyrics, the rhythm. He did everything. So I'm just going to paste it in here. And if you want to watch it after, it's not a serious track. He's made it for fun, but it sounds bloody awesome. It sounds bloody awesome, and I love his guitaring style, that kind of thrash technical style, not out and out thrash doom metal or anything like that, but yeah, you're right there, Albert. Motion device, they are bloody good, yeah, and that Andre. Yeah, I've got him in my. I'll show you. I'll show you how many people I've got in my. I don't know if I can. Is it showing it? Hang on. Let me change the camera. Right. Change the camera. Right. So I've got space videos, TNS. World Events, 66 Samus, Abundant Phone, Aces on the Go, and 142 more. So, change the camera back. So this is why I don't really get that much chance to watch that many videos for that much of the time. I'm trying to catch up on everybody's videos. I need a good few more. What, hours in the day? Or I need a good few more hours not sleeping. Oh, come on, you bloody piece of shite. For fuck's sake. I'm going to start rubbing two sticks together in a minute. Hey! Right, so we've already. Tim, I cannot paste links, but a cool thing is a YT. Hey? Tim, I cannot paste links, but a cool thing is a YT called Play for Change. Oh, a YouTube channel, Play for Change. Hang on a minute. How the hell do I make you lot admins? Cool, I'll look into that. Woodbeast. By the way, Woodbeast, do me a favour, buddy. What's your real name? Mine's Bertie Clobfodder, but you know, it's more personal when I can call you. When I can call you by your proper name. It just feels better calling someone by the name. Oh, I know yours is Tim. Albert. Best name in the world. Monkey Boo. fucking monkey boo. Oh dear. Actually, Albert, I got named Tim, or Timothy, by my grandmother. She was very religious. Yeah, she called me Timothy from Timothy of the Bible. I was the only one of my brothers and sisters that was christened. I'm not a religious guy. My cunt, yeah. My cunt, yeah. I was the only one that was christened. Like I said, I'm not religious, but that's what she called me, and that was my, I won't say God-given name, it was my Nana-given name. God bless her. I just said God bless her, and I'm not religious. I meant to say bless her. The most fantastic woman that ever lived on this earth, my Nana. Kindest person you could ever meet. Yeah, phone call for my cunt. My cunt, are you in the vicinity? Oh dear. Oh, Dr. Bendover. Yeah, I know. It's like the two Irish ones, isn't it? Yeah. William Fitzpatrick and Patrick Fitzwilliam. Or the two Scottish ones, Ben Doover and Phil McCavity. There's loads of them, but I can't remember them all now. It's like, why did the butterfly flutter by? Because the caterpillar waved his pillar catter. Or why did the dragonfly drink... why did the butterfly flutter by? Because the dragonfly drank the flagon dry. Oh, there's loads of sayings over here. By the way, Woodbeast, where in the world are you? As you know, I'm in Yorkshire, England. A lot of you people told me where you're from, and quite honestly, I don't bloody remember. I know Gilles from... you know, you get these mind blocks. Baltimore, Maryland. Is that where the cookies come from? Maryland cookies? Yeah, he's from Montreal. I'm trying to think of the more localised place. Jesus Christ. You know when you get that mind freeze. Never mind. Anybody heard from Gilles? Bobby, you heard from him? Is Bobby still here? Participants? No. Oh, there he is. There he is. Louisiana, I believe. The hood. I believe Bobby is in Louisiana, near, or relatively near, the Red River that was flooding, was it this year or last year? Red River. Albazapa, New Orleans. Yep. Oh, I remembered something. Memory at my age, you know. 22, it starts to go a bit. Morgan City, yeah. Crayfish. Oh, crayfish. Ah. Crabs and crayfish. That's where NCIS is at. Come on, would-be's, you remember the song, AC/DC? Crabs, crayfish. This is an 18 video now. Yeah, at least. Wife was a big fan of NCIS, but she said they started to get a bit, even through the different areas they were doing it, they were a bit too repetitive and script. You could pretty much guess what was going to happen. One thing I got into was there the old mind goes again. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Very far-fetched, very corny, and in places funny, but cool. I enjoyed that. We're on season 5 at the moment. Good health, everybody. Pineapple juice. Disguised as a can of Red Stripe. Am I allowed to? I'm gonna have to tick that box. This video has product placement and it's backwards. It's backwards. I'm gonna have to reverse that. Oh shit, got an ice cream. That's no good. You puffers down south don't like head on your glass, do you? Game of Thrones. Oh, do you know what? I download every single episode to my hard drive. Watched them when I could live on TV. Went back and watched right from series 1. Never seen Head on Juice. It's English, mate. It's English. It's got a head on it. It's pineapple juice. Watched it right from. I could watch that over and over again, right from season 1. Season 1, episode 1. There's not many things I can do that with. Watch right from beginning, but Game of Thrones, definitely worth a watch right through 3 or 4 times easily. Harry Potter's not keen. Yeah, I like the dragons too. I married one. Yeah. If she shouts at me too loud, she burns my hair off. Hence the cap. What, my time? Yeah, you got that right, Bobby. You got that right, Bobby. Bang on. 12:30. Me neither, Bobby. I downloaded it illegally. And actually, I'm trying to think, did I actually watch it legally or not? Yeah, when I was a Sky subscriber. Series 1 to 3 I think I watched legally. All the rest, download them or use brain fart again. The one that you put on bloody Cody. And the rest I just downloaded from no, not news groups. No. Do you know something? I've always wondered about the news groups, because everybody could always get anything and everything from the news groups, and I never ever got into understanding what the news groups were. I asked, asked, and better asked. No one ever told me, and I didn't get into what the news groups were. Cheers everybody, by the way. Little drink of pineapple juice. And excuse me, I need to go and point Percy at the porcelain. Uno momento. Right, I remember the other day Jill said his cat weighed 18 pounds, so I'm just going to weigh myself. Ten stone 7. Wow, I've lost some. Never mind, 10 stone 7. Right, come here pussy. Oh, hang on, change it to... oh God, cat fur stuck to... ah, yak! Mucky bugger. Right, where's the button to change it? Switch on, that's it. Stones, kilograms, pounds. Right, I'll do my pounds. Should be something like 160. Oh, 147.2. Hey? Okay, 147.2. Come on, pussycat. 147.2. Remember 147.2. Yeah, pussycat. Yes, I know. I know. Aaron, what are you that fat? Come on, let's have another go. I know, pussycat. Hey, come on. Alright. Alright, sweetheart. Okay. I've got you. Come on. 147.2. Come on. Alright, you want to give up? Okay. Down you go. Come on then. God. You are your mother's cat, aren't you? Well, yeah. You little shite. I'm not playing, there's no tin it for me. Nope, didn't get a reading. Bloody fur is molting like hell. Tim, you need to go on a diet. Fucking hell, if I diet, man, you won't see me. Turn sideways, I'd look like a fucking smarty. Oh, bloody fur. Who would have thought I'd just been licking a pussy? I've got pussy hairs in my mouth. I've got pussy hairs in my mouth. No, you are not going out. Not at this time. No. I need a drink now. Swill down all the pussy hair. Hey, my video online's caught up. At least I think it has. Yeah, it's not far behind now. Good health. Hey Rockstar, how you doing, buddy? Now there's a guy who knows how to play a guitar. Hey Woodbeast, maybe you could recruit Rocky to play some guitar licks for you. He's shit hot. You got your son in the band as well. That's right, innit, Rock? Time for a cigarette again, I think. Yeah, your son's band, yeah. Tim, you missed my great line turn sideways. You look like a zipper. Yeah. Yeah, if I've got a stalk on, I look like a zipper. You know, the bit you pull up. Or a drawing pin. Oh dear. Ah well. And to think this started off as a clean install video of Windows 10. Lady K and Graple will be wondering what the bloody hell's happened. Yeah. Oh, I missed a good gig the other night, Rock. Megadeth UK, Megadeth tribute band. They were coming to Leeds in the UK, which would have been next Saturday. The tickets didn't sell well enough, so the sponsor pulled out. Which is a shame, but we'll get to see them again. And apparently they are, I won't say the best Megadeth tribute band, but one of the best. Tim, we way close to the same. Hang on a minute. You weigh pretty much the same as me. 10 and... To be honest, I was 10 and 3/4 stone, which for me is quite good because I've got osteoporosis. My bones are like bloody chalk. Spine is shaped like that. Light, you bastard. I am 157 USA. 157? Oh, 157 pounds. I forgot what mine said now. When I was going to weigh the cat. No idea. Pounds, yeah. Yeah, I got it. I'm just a skinny English dude. I used to play rugby, believe it or not. Quit it when I was 18 because everybody got bigger and I just couldn't put the weight on. All the local rugby team coaches, come and play for us, come and play for us, knocking on my door, bugging me. So by this time I got out of rugby and I was going to the rock gigs and going to the heavy metal pubs. By this time I'd found women, beer. Wow. As if I was interested in rugby anymore. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine, Woodbeast. She's been in bed for about 2 hours now, which is why I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit and definitely not play any music. She has her ups and downs. She's not well. She's not well. Albert Zappa. I'm 250 with a beer gut. 250? Bollocks. You're not 250 bloody pounds. Surely not, Albert. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm not going to discriminate or anything, but 250 pounds. When you did that video for me, you looked like, I don't know, 180 pounds, maybe 200. Yeah, cheers, Woodbeast. Yeah, she does have a whole host of problems, and much like her mum was one of these women who went through the change, you know, the women's change, and it was a 30-year process. The wife's going through it now pretty much same as her mum was, and she's been going through it for
easily 25 years. She's got to that stage now where you could pack her in ice and she'd still bloody burn up and start sweating and mood swings and all the rest of it. It's not easy. Bollocks, I've dropped my fag. What, in my pocket? No, I've a chuff. What the hell have I done? There we go. No, she's having a... oh, cheers, Wood Beast. No, but she's having a real rough time of it, and I've got to try and be patient with it. Sometimes it's not easy, especially with the woman attitude, which I don't mean to sex discriminate, but they get these really wacky ideas, and they expect you to believe that it's viable. And then on top of that, they've got this other wacky idea that, yeah, it's doable. And it isn't. It's not doable. And when you explain it to them, they go, no, you've always got to put me down, haven't you? It's hard bloody work. VA hospital. VA. Oh, is that just a locale? Is that Pussycat there? Is that the Pussycat? Oh yeah, there he is, fat get. Licking his arse as usual. Bloody lighter. Oh, veterans. Oh, sorry Albert, I didn't understand that, buddy. I won't be a bloody good arsonist, would I? So, yeah. Did I show you that guitar I'm going to try and do up? It's a really crappy... It's a really, really crappy... I got this off my son-in-law. Well, he's not my son-in-law because he didn't marry my daughter yet, but... Exactly. Thank you, Albert. Thank you for your service, buddy. It's a really, really crappy make of a guitar. I don't know what the make is, but somebody has penned in on the top. It's backwards, I'm sorry about the video, but it says Fender. If that's a Fender, yeah. If that's a Fender, I'm a fucking king. It's never seen Fender in its life. Somebody penned it in thick dark permanent marker. Everything on this is knackered. Look at the state of it. It doesn't even have the jack plug. So I'm going to tart it up just for the hell of it. It's got more scratches in it than a tomcat's back. It's got more chips in it than a bag of Doritos. So I'm going to sand it down after I've got all the stickers off it and everything. The fretboard looks pretty straight and it feels pretty smooth on the back. The frets aren't worn down. The strings are totally... Let's have a look. Oh God! Yeah, they're shafted, and it's got various bits and pieces missing off it. So I'm just gonna tart it up and see how good I can make it look, even though it is a cheap piece of shit. It's probably made by Encore or Sun. I can't believe Sun got bloody endorsed by Fender. I once bought a Sun guitar endorsed by Fender. What a bag of shit that was. I once bought a Marlin Sidewinder, and it was in like a sunburst red. What a lovely guitar that was. Not an expensive guitar, But when I put it through the amp, 110 watt Gorilla amp, it sounded absolutely fucking awesome. I couldn't believe how good it sounded for a cheap guitar. And I once got offered it was can't remember what colour blue it was. I remember it was blue, and it was a Vox White Shadow. It was that old. The frets were totally worn down. You know, the strings that created the V groove in the frets, and it just fret buzzed like hell. Got the frets done on it, and it sounded sweet as a bloody nut. I bought that for 55 quid, sold it for 100 quid, and then found out pretty much later that I could have sold it for about 1100 quid. It was an original Vox White Shadow. Would be man to take some photos of the headstock and remove the pick guard. There must be some info. No, it's really a cheap thing, honestly. It's never seen Fender, it's never seen any respectable name on it. I just want to just as a project tart it up. I've got some white plastic coat, which I think I'm gonna spray the body with. I want to rub it down. I might even cut out a hand grab into the body. The scratch plate, I might even alter the shape of it. I don't know. I have no idea yet. Just as a project. I'm not going to put much money into it, obviously, because the thing, when it was brand new, wasn't worth anything. But I think what I'm going to do is, just as a project, see how nice looking I can make it. But I can't put my... I was thinking of etching AC/DC onto it, but it's a Fender, so I can't. AC/DC and Fender do not go together. No way. So, I don't know, I might try to do some ghost design on it. Maybe it's a hidden treasure, like the Vox. No, this has never seen a Vox. Honestly, it's... well, the back plate is missing. It's 3-sprung, as most of them are. You say there might be a serial number under the scratch plate? Under the scratch plate? I think it's a bag of shit, to be honest. I don't think it's ever seen anything other than Encore or... Yeah, I don't see any serial numbers anywhere so far, but I'll take the back chrome plate off. Well, I'm going to strip it down anyway, because I want to sand it down and just see if I can make it look a damn sight better. I mean, who the hell would play... Oh, headstock, yeah. Who the hell would play with a guitar with them kind of stickers on it? And I mean, come on, these are teenage stickers. I'm half expecting to find fucking Michael Bublé on here somewhere. I fucking hope not, because it's going through a window if it does. What the hell is that? Greatest hits. Be better if it said greatest tits. Triple X Live. Guitar God in Training. Oh, and it's got at least one half decent sticker on it. Corn, yeah. That's what you feed chickens. And what's that one? I love my guitar. Oh, really? Is that why you put these shitty stickers on it? Guitarists do it with a strap on. Yeah, that one's fair dues. I guess what we're seeing Gilles at Zoe's bar tonight. No, probably not. I've not heard anything from him. I'm hoping he's gone to emergency room, because it didn't sound. He didn't speak to me. He just sent me a message saying he would love to join. He would love to join the live show. Well, it's not a live show. It's just a live whatever. And he made his apologies and said he was feeling really ill considering going to ER. And if he's considering going to ER, he's feeling really shit, because Gilles one of these. If he feels he's got half a breath in his body, he won't go to the emergency room, so I'm guessing he's pretty ill. I hope he's alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hope he's alright. Guys' night out. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, so did any of you guys spot anything that I missed in that clean install video? Windows 10. Jill won't need to do live shows Thursday. What was it that asked me? I think it was Albert. He sent me an email. He says, "Oh, I suppose you'll be doing the live shows on a Thursday night now." And I went, "I fucking won't." Oh dear. Not only do I have to pluck enough courage up to do these shows, I've got to find some kind of topic to make it at least half interesting. I'm it. Yeah. Tag. Patrick, now you're it. By the way, Patrick, did you... I think you said something about getting a camera and a mic and possibly doing a live show yourself or just recording a video. I'm fun to watch. God, you must have some boredom in your lives. You got a music studio there, Woodbeast. I'd just be in there bashing out drums, bashing, doing 30 seconds, 64ths, double drumming, thrash drumming, blast beats. Then blast beats take some fucking doing. Thank you. Cheers, pal. I think same about you lot as well. Almost ready to stream. Oh, you're going to do streaming, Patrick? I hope you're not going to follow a lot of ducks down the road going... Oh, fuck it, roll a fag. This thing won't stay lit. I'd play some music, but you guys it'd cut you off saying you're not allowed to watch it in your country. Ooh, tell you what, my next door neighbour, you remember I used to look after my friend next door. He wasn't elderly, and to be honest, he was a lot younger than I thought he was because of his problem, and I was going to donate a kidney to him. Poor guy, he died last year. He possibly could have been here had he been well enough for the operation, but he never got well enough. Anyway, he bought this speaker that his wife didn't know about because he wanted to play music from his laptop, and he bought this speaker. I'll just show you in a moment. The one I've got is this Philips. It's a Philips, cheap as you like, plastic piece of crap, loud and semi-decent on tone. This thing is a Sony. Look at the size difference. Now, this thing is loud. This thing is pretty loud, but not quite as loud. And the sound difference between these two is absolutely amazing. That sounds good compared to tinny speakers. This thing sounds absolutely amazing, and it's a Sony. Sorry, it's backwards. I must reverse that. And it's a Sony SRS X3. Something like about 5 watts in total per speaker. It might even be less, but the sound quality out of this is absolutely amazing, and it's actually portrayed, even on its label, as a personal audio system. I think this thing, if it had that kind of label, would probably say pretty loud, sounds like shit. But this thing, tiny as it is, 125 quid. 125 quid. And my next door neighbour wants to sell it to me, if it did indeed belong to her husband, because her daughter came over from New Zealand and she's not sure. If it belonged to her husband, she'll let me have it for however much. But I couldn't believe how nice this thing sounded, and it's tiny. It is really tiny, but the sound quality out of this is awesome. I'd show you, but poor Albert won't be able to watch the video because of the music. So 125 quid for this little thing. Wow. And the other one, the big one that I just showed you, the Philips, 25 quid. What was that? Tim has heard me and was kind. Oh, you mean your music, Woodbeast? Yeah. Actually, Woodbeast, would you mind if I played that track? I think I've got it on my desktop. Would you mind? A quid is a pound. £1 sterling. Come on, light, you bastard. Oh, you twat. Here we go. Woodbeast, would you mind if I played your track online now for everyone to hear? I love it. I know you've not Googled quid, but it wouldn't say much but a pound. Yeah. Sure, okay, Tim, it's a work in progress. Yeah, I know that, Woodbeast, I know. But I just love what you've done with them guitars. It's subtle and it's... I'll play it. Right. Oh, it's on my other desktop, so I'll need to go to the... Bear with me. Right, users. I forgot I'm on the Windows 10. I need to go to my Insider partition. EC Sin City. By the way, I chose EC Sin City as my name because that was my old gaming name. And Sin City was one of my favourite tracks from AC/DC. Right, desktop. Right, where are we? Let's stop feeling the shame. That's the one. Gordon Ramsay. What, you saying I can cook? Right, I'll play this. I'll try and position you near the speakers so that you can hear it. Bear with me. Right, I'll start that again. I'm getting a feedback, hang on. I'm getting a feedback, hang on. I'm gonna have to quit. Right, quit me login to YouTube on that. Do it again now. Sorry about that, I forgot about that. It's really good, I like it.
This is your life. It's not a game. Any mistakes you make, you're to blame. We're all given a cross to bear. And your complaining will get you nowhere.
Wish I had a drum kit.
Dangle your feet off a stack of dimes. Did you ever think you're wasting your time?
Can you all hear it okay? You did a good job with that easy drummer. And that's it. That was excellent. I love that. Absolutely brilliant. Not too heavy, not too soft. Good rhythm. Nice bit of guitar picking. Loved it. So, you're welcome, buddy. No, deserved. Deserve it, mate. Right, I'll log back into my YouTube now on my computer so I can see the text. YouTube. My channel. Live now. Ooh. It's only a second behind. Loudspeakers down, we're getting feedback. Cool, Wood Beast, cool. I used to write poetry, and I used to do it in a form that could have been put into words, but I'm going back, oh God, 30 years. 30 years. Most of them are love songs. I did a couple of rock kind of things that the lyrics would have fitted in, you know, I mean, not all rock songs suit love lyrics. Some do, actually. Some ballads, like the Scorpions. I love some of their stuff. Wish I could keep this fag lit, for fuck's sake. I don't know. So, how many more have you actually written, Wood Beast, and not shared with people? I bet you've got shitloads of music that you've recorded, hidden away somewhere. No, I don't, unfortunately. It's like I said, these are 30 years old. Some of them were poems I wrote to my then fiancée. Obviously not Suzanne. No, don't be shy about it. Don't be shy about it. It's all creative stuff. And there's one thing I've learned, and not many lads will admit it. You go out for a few beers and there's one time you cannot talk about writing love poems, and that is when you're out with the lads. But when you're sat at home on internet, listening to music, people wanting lyrics to put to music, you can put those things forward and you'll get a damn sight more thumbs up than thumbs down. Whereas talking with the lads in the pub and you're having a few of these, you get a damn sight more thumbs down than thumbs up, because they're going, you fucking pussy. But yeah, we are. You're right there, man. You're right there, but at the end of the day, we've all got one of these. A big fat ticker. And we've all been there. We've all been in love. Some guys are unfortunate and never been in love, you know, they don't know what they're missing. If I were to say the best thing that could ever happen to anybody, male or female, and I don't care if you're into hard rock, if you're into love music, classical, if you're a very effeminate guy, if you're a manly guy, and that's falling in love. No, wood beast, no, it's just tobacco. No, I stopped doing that a long time ago. Good job it isn't, innit? No, it's just tobacco. Yeah, we can all be manly, but there's one thing we can all agree on, and when it boils down to it, when it really boils down to it, none of us want to be alone. And that one person that you find that makes your life complete, and there's a million different ways you can say it. When you're out with lads, she cooks for me, that means she makes my life complete. I get sex at end at night, she makes my life complete. You just don't want to say it that way because it sounds like you're a pussy. But at the end of the day, that's the goddamn truth. And I'm not ashamed to say it. We've been together 27 years now, I believe. Married for, I think our next anniversary this December is 22 years of marriage. Yeah, that's probably why I look so old. But joking aside, you know something, we've had our problems, and we went through a period where I really totally fell out with her because I thought she was a nasty piece of work, and I just wanted to be away from her. I didn't love her anymore, and for the kids, I stayed put. Even though there weren't kids, I just didn't want to break the family up. You know, I didn't want this divide and the arguments and everything. And I won't exactly say I fell back in love with her again, but I will say one thing: I wouldn't be without her. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't trade her for the world. Not all the tea in China. Well, okay, for all tea in China, I'd trade her, then buy her back again. But no, joking aside, I even imagine myself having this single life, doing what I want, being where I want, when I want, with who I want, how I want, spending my money getting drunk, going to gigs and doing all this kind of thing. But you need some kind of, how about Melania Trump? Do you know what? I wouldn't have her in my bed. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I don't know your take on the Trumps, but I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. The White House says they are not on an income. No, but last year they made £800 million. Sorry, $800 million, which is probably about £650 million. So, for being a non-income family, I wouldn't mind being a non-income family. I really wouldn't. That kind of money you can... Wow. Imagine what you could do with that kind of money. Or was it 80 million? Oh no, last year she made £80 million. Some of it was from Trump Towers. I think there was something like 3.75 million from Trump Towers. Buy a lighter. Yeah, I'd definitely buy a lighter. Or a flamethrower. Actually, I've got one of them. I should have said the wife has a kitchen one. A kitchen one. See if I can do this without burning my eyebrows off. That works. So she can keep her 80 million. I've got a lighter. Oh my god, a girl to light it up. Indeed. Indeed. How long's this bloody show been going now? 2 hours and 4 minutes. Oof, I've not far to go before I beat Gilles' record. Only another, something like 3.5 hours. I'm not going to be going that long, believe me. Drink a pineapple juice. What, in a big pewter flagon that holds about 4 gallons? Just bring me that fucking barrel, woman. Yeah, I know where you're coming from, buddy. Hey. Oh god, the cig's falling apart. So, what guitars do you play, Blood Beast? The Fenders or the... Get off, you bloody thing. Personally, I like Fenders. Not sure. Fenders have a tone of their own. Old as the hills, Fenders. God knows how many Strat copies there are, and how many Strat originals. There's Strat USA. There's the Mexico. I think there were even a Chinese one. I know the Mexico ones aren't worth as much as the USA ones. Then you get into the Les Paul guitars. They've got bang loads of sustain and a totally different, richer tone. And then you got Gretsch and all the rest. I suppose it's all down to taste, really. I'm pretty sure you can make one guitar sound like another one with a bit of equalisation and a bit of pedal work and tuning the knobs. Ooh, Rickenbacker 325. Gretsch Country. Hang on, let's have a look at my screen. There's Paul 69. Rickenbacker 325. Gretsch Country Gentleman. Offner bass and ovation. You've got some cool gear there, mate. Some cool gear. If you're ever stuck for a bit of cash, you know they're worth a bit. Definitely worth a bit. Les Paul 69. Which one? Ed Sullivan. I'm not. Gold top. Yeah. Oh, cool. That's got to be worth some serious money. If you were to buy one of them now, say off eBay or what you're talking, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm guessing a couple of grand easily. Easily. Maybe then some. I don't know. I haven't been into guitars for so long. Last time I played a guitar was probably about 15 years ago. Last time I played drums was about 10 years ago. That's when I gave my drum kit away to the to this guy. He had his own music studio, and I bought a cheap drum kit. Big mistake. I should have bought an expensive drum kit and spent less on it, but I bought a cheap drum kit and spent a bloody fortune on tightening it up, making it real nice. Poxy little things like cowbells and cymbals that sit atop the hi-hats. Upgraded all the stands that came with it to double braced. Got some gap mics, double pedals. But my favourite drum kit was I used to have a Premier APK 2 series, two 24-inch, big fuck off 24-inch bass drums. Everything on it was I forgot what I was saying now. The cymbals, what were the cymbals? I had one unbranded 16-inch thin crash. It was unbranded and it was the sweetest thing I'd ever heard. In fact, I incorporated it into my paste series, and my paste cymbals, they were only the cheap ones. I think they were the 2002s, and to play them they sounded absolute shite, but playing them at the back of a band and you heard it from the front, they sounded pretty good. And my hi-hats were, they were Sabian 14-inch. I think they were 14-inch hi-hats, well they might have been 12-inch. Can't remember now. And I remember even the skins I used, they were not the top brand. And I bought these. I bought a full set, minus the bass drums, and I got these oilskin covers. You know, where you've got your top skin, and underneath you've got a circle ring with a bit of oil in between. And I even used one of them on the snare drum, and I couldn't believe how sweet it sounded. It still had the snap, but when you slacken the springs off a bit, you got a perfect tone. You could tune that thing up and down, and it would just sound sweet no matter whatever you did with it. Whether you had the springs on or off, it didn't matter. That thing sounded sweet as a nut. And I think the rest of them, I think they were Remos. Not 100% sure now, because I'm going back 10 years plus now. And I even used to play my kit with, I had a set of carbon sticks that I used to play, because I was sick of smashing them, you know, with the rim shots and everything. And I got sick of breaking them, so I got these carbon sticks, and then a friend of mine in America, who I'm no longer in touch with, pardon me, he sent me a set of sticks that he got from Lee Kerslake. Lee Kerslake from God, I hate these brain freezes. Uriah Heep. He was the drummer with Uriah Heep, Lee Kerslake. He's even drummed for AC/DC a few times as a stand-in to Phil Rudd. And he got these sticks off of Lee Kerslake, and I started playing them when I was in the band, which didn't last very long at all. So I ended up just going around the pub jamming like we all used to do. Easy living, yeah. Circle of Hands and all that sort of stuff, yeah. So I ended up leaving my kit at this pub, and once I announced that I was giving it away, everybody robbed all the best bits off it, and they were supposed to be my friends, you know. Some of them were drummers, some of them were in bands and they were guitarists, and all the best bits got robbed off it. And when I donated it to this guy, because he had his own recording studio, they called it Red Bamboo Studios. He was a great big guy, of a religious connotation that didn't really fit well with me. I think he was a Jehovah's Witness, but that never came into it. We never talked about religion or anything like that, which I'm not religious. But he took consignments of school children, disabled school children, into his music rooms, and he let them play the instruments, which is why I donated that to him. And when these fucking bastards, nicked all the best bits, they nicked all my double brace stands, the booms and everything, the mics. They even stole the cymbals, and left him with this one 16-inch thin crash that sounded sweet as hell, and it was unbranded. I don't know if somebody had beaten the crap out of it and worn the branding off it, which is doubtful with the point of a stick, but it was the sweetest cymbal I have ever heard. Ever. It would be any K series, 16-inch thin crash, and it sounded sweet as a bloody nut. And if you belled it, it sounded like a ride. It sounded like, it just had that resonance that nothing else could. I can't explain it. I don't know what make it was. If I knew what make it was, I'd go out and bloody buy one, and I'd recommend it to everybody. But to me, it was just a plain cymbal. I paid next to nothing for it, something like about 30 quid, and it really sounded sweet. I went off on a tangent there, didn't I? So my apologies. How many people we still got here? I have no idea. Look up. Tune Track Easy Drummer. Is that a Windows program, Woodbeast? Woodbeast, I probably asked you this earlier on. Please tell me your first name. I'd rather address you with your proper name. Cool. I'll look it up. I mean, it's not my kind of thing. I haven't done anything with music for so long. Rich. Cool. Rich. Richie Blackmore. Or BC Rich. I think I remember you as BC Rich, the guitarist. But yeah, I'll definitely look that up. Hey, I'll tell you what, man, you're doing pretty damn well. From what I've heard so far, what you've put out there, I think you just, I might be wrong, I don't know. I don't know what your talent level is. I don't really know you from Adam, but what I can say is, from what I've heard about your music, I think there's a lot in there that you're not letting out. I think you can do a whole lot more. I really do. It's like I said, I might be wrong, and my apologies if that's the case. But I think you've got a lot of untapped Potential. To me, it's like I said, I might be wrong. To me, you might like to play it safe and do a simple little rhythm, and they sound sweet as hell. They really do. I think you've got a lot more in you. But that's my opinion. You know, everybody does. I used to do a little bit of a riffing now and again, and it were crap. That's why I went to drums. I couldn't get on the guitar. I couldn't stretch my fingers and this, that, and the other. And I couldn't remember these. The one thing that got me, I mean, EADGBE. Yep, that's fine. Do the chords, and then you go into these diminished, and you. What's all that about? I couldn't really get into all these chords that had all these weird different names. Diminished. And EAM7. The fuck is that? I just knew the basic chords. I mean, I can play House of the Rising Sun, no problem. I can play a couple of AC/DC tracks, no problem. Do you remember the song I sent you a while back called? Yes, I do, yeah. You put that on your channel, didn't you? It's on your channel. Is that the one where it's a video of the woods? I can't remember now. But that name definitely rings a bell. Hang on, let me look at your channel. Come on, new window, YouTube, and we're gonna go to Wood Beast. TTUVW. Wood Beast on YouTube. That's what makes me laugh. We'll go to your YouTube channel and it says, this channel has no content. And then you click home and then the videos pop up. Ah. Have you taken down all your videos? Because I'm not getting anything on your channel. Nothing. 21 subscribers. And nothing on your channel. What the hell? Ah, right, okay. Yep, I see Wood Beast, yeah. Sorry, Rich. Richie Rich. That's an English joke, is that? Because Rick Mail and Ade Edmondson did Filthy Rich and Cat Flap, and one of the characters was called Richie Rich. You should watch it. It's pretty funny. I'm a wanker, and it does me good like it bloody well should. I've wanked over Italy, I've wanked over Spain, I've wanked on an omnibus, I've even had a wank on a train. Oh bollocks, I'm out of backy. Where's the bloody backy? No, don't you worry, mate. That is never going to happen live. Never, 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 never. In fact, I was going to say I wouldn't even do that on camera, but let's see, my son's now 31. He joined the army at 16, so that's 16, 31, 15 years ago. 15 years ago, my son joined the army. I'll just put this tobacco back where it belongs and I'll finish the story. My son joined the army when he was 16. He's 31 now, so that's 15 years ago. And he took our camera, or should I say, he did his training, did a bit of what he had to do in the army, came back home for a couple of weeks leave, and he took our camera with him. And we said to him, make sure that you take a blank cassette back with you. Yep, no problem. You go and have your piss, you wanker. Who else is still here? For watching. Who else is here? Come on guys, speak up. Participants. Just me and Woodbeast. Come on, who's the other two guys? Ducky poop. How's it going, Albert? Anyway, you okay, buddy? You won't believe this tiny little tripod I got for my desktop. Oh, I said call it cute. OneDrive uninstalling itself. Oh, good, Bobby. Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. So we've got Bobby, Patrick, and Woodbeast, who is rich. Called Rich. And of course there's me. My job's easier than Jill's, isn't it? I just got to mention 4 names and bing! He goes, well, hello to so-and-so and so-and-so, and you've got 20 or 30 people. I hope he's okay, by the way. I hope he's gone to the ER. Feel better, Woodbeast? Rich? Feel better? Yeah, wanker. Yeah, never mind. I've named the video Clean Install for Graple and Lady K, so they'll get it. They'll get it. I just hope they don't watch it to end and understand what reprobates us males really are. So where was I? Sheepshagger. No, that's the Welsh. The Welsh have that much rain that one of them said, we're evolving. He said, I've even got friends that resemble Scampi. Fuck the web toes, it's gone way beyond that. Anyway, as I was saying, my son joined the army at 16. He did his basic training, did a few exercises, came home for a couple of weeks. He says, Mum, Dad, to record our antics, because they got up to a shitload of antics in their private quarters and this, that and the other. Some of which I'll tell you about in a moment. But we told him, yeah, we've got a camera upstairs. You can borrow the camera, but take the blank tape. Well, while they was out pounding round the field, somebody decided to go into his private bag, take out his camera, hook it up and start watching a video. Well, his senior officer caught him doing this. So his senior officer plugged in the camera, plugged in the tape that he took with him, which wasn't a blank. I'll get to that in a moment. And when they found out what it was, they sent my son running round the field for another half an hour while they got everybody together in a big room, put it all on a big screen. So my son's doing all this running round while they're setting the camera up, got it all on the big screen. He goes for his shower afterwards. His senior says, yes, you can go to your shower now, join them all in this room where they're all watching a video. Well, needless to say, the son took the wrong tape, and it was a home video that me and his mother made in the bedroom. It was the one time we ever made a video, and he took the fucking video, and his corporal found it, his captain, everybody was sat in a room watching it, and he came in and he looked at the screen and he kicked off. He went, "That's my mum and dad, fucking stop this now." And his superior came up to him and says, "Sit down, son, or you're going back round the field." So yes, we are famous. He says, I felt so embarrassed. He says, I just wanted to kick. He says, I just wanted to kick that fucking screen off the wall. Where do we get copies? You'll have to ask our Robert's ex-captain. He's not in the army anymore, he's in his own business, but yeah. And when we went to his passing out parade, our Robert's superior made a beeline for me and Sue. Don't worry, Woodbeast, I know you're only joking. And even if you weren't, it wouldn't matter, it's still a joke. It was just so funny though. I mean, we never even saw it. We never even heard this story until after his passing out parade, and when our Robert's captain came, listen at me, when our Robert's captain came, when he came up to us, and he was so eager to meet us and shake our hands and say, "You brought a fine young lad up here," and this, that and the other, and then our Robert told us afterwards he made a big line for us because he'd seen the bloody video. I hope he didn't want a threesome. Oh dear. Oh dear. What time are we on? 1:40. Cheers guys, by the way. More pineapple juice. Oh no, this one's strawberry. Buns up, kneeling and dealing. Yeah. Hey dear, so you guys got any I've got a feeling that this Patrick Manny who's hiding behind his keyboard here saying absolutely fuck all at the moment, I think he's got some funny stories. And Tim, Mr. Albert Zappa, and Bobby. So come on, it's your turn. Which reminds me, you guys want to start doing some live shows. It's quite fun. Nobody got anything? Oops. Hope that wasn't audible. Pardon me if it was. Oh dear. I'm sure you can, Patrick. I'm sure you can. 25 years of being on this planet, Patrick. Wink, wink. I'm sure you've got a good story or two. Weren't you ex-tech engineer or something? Come on, surely you've got a story. Didn't you do, if I remember rightly, you were some kind of tech engineer? I'm almost certain you said that. I might be wrong. It's weird looking at my screen, looking at the lag. Yeah, get away. Yes, you. You bugger. You've got the kind of humour I really, really like. And I believe you've got a lady follower, Atawahinta. Yeah, she loves you, boy. Nice lady. Oh, hey up. Heard the wife make a noise. She must be having a good dream. It was a I hope I have a similar dream. Anyway, guys, I think it's about high time I cut this video off. 2:35. So much for a quick install video. At least it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Ah, God, that beer's gone flat. Flat as a witch's tit. Phew. Thanks, Rich, for joining us. And that bit of music you sent me is absolutely awesome. It's a little bit short, but I don't know if that's just, you know, you've just made a bit and a bridge and a bit. Maybe put a solo in the middle. I think that'd be sweet as a nut. Sweet as a nut. Ooh, battery power 15%. How's that for timing? Just got warning on my phone. Battery power's going low. I haven't charged it since yesterday. So I'm gonna bid you all good night. Well, it's good night here. For you guys, it's 9:10 p.m. Yeah, he could have. I'm guessing he's got some kind of squirts. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes right now. 8:42. 8:42. Here is 1:42. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 hours behind us, yeah. Yeah. It's like I say, it's 1:42 here now, so I'm gonna have this beer, maybe crack open another one. I've got some videos to chop, edit, edit out the bad bits, and put up to me AC/DC tribute channel. So actually I'll probably leave them all tomorrow. I can't be bothered, to be honest. You are coming from the future. Yep. Tesla, eat your heart out. Time traveller. Yeah, it is. Well, look from this screen here to my PC screen, because that's like 15 seconds behind. So I think I'm travelling in time in some sense of the word. My digital self is a bit behind me, which isn't an enviable position, because being me in this present time, I'm behind myself, so I have no idea, Patrick. He normally goes live at 2 p.m. my time. Oh no, 3 p.m. my time. So you'll probably get a notification of 30 minutes in about 45 minutes. I'd normally stay up and watch his videos, but it's summertime and I don't want to miss it. So I've been promising myself to get up earlier, which means going to bed earlier. I don't want to miss it. I've got all this gardening work to do, that next door, plus ours. So I've got 3 lawns at the back to look after, 3 lawns at the front, plus 2 lawns across the road. Yeah, I'll see the rerun. Good, Rich. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. All the best to you, buddy. And listen, if you get what was I going to say? Yeah, don't even get to the end of reproducing or polishing up that song. Send me any bits extra that you add. I'd love to hear it. I really would. Especially if you had a little bit of a guitar solo in, you know. I'd love to hear it. Right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to bid you all good night and God bless. Not a religious guy, but God bless anyways. So, cool. Right, you guys take it easy. Stay safe. Stay happy. Get a beer down your neck. And we'll speak again soon. Bugger that, Rich, you can kiss her yourself. Alright, Rich. Good night to you guys. Take care. And be good. Good night, Bobby. Good night, Patrick. Good night, Rich. Good night, Rich, you wanker. You fucking wanker. All the best, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Goodbye for now, guys. All the best.